Hi and welcome to Pontus Plays. Let's play Warcraft, Orcs and Humans. Alright, let's start the game up. So, full disclosure, I opened the game just to see what it looks like and I wasn't ready for the format that it is. So we have this little wallpaper back here that we're gonna have as a backdrop because this is the extent of the game. This is how big it is. And all I can say is that this looks incredible. So I guess replay introduction, I've never seen that. I just saw what happened when you started the new campaign. So let's see the introduction.
In the age of chaos, two factions battled for dominance. The kingdom of Azeroth was a prosperous one. The humans who dwelled there turned the land into a paradise. The Knights of Stormwind and the clerics of Norsha Abbey roamed far and wide, serving the king's people with honor and justice. The well-trained armies of the king maintained a lasting peace for many generations.
This is so cool.
Then came the Orcish hordes. No one knew where these creatures came from, and none were prepared for the terror that they spawned.
This is so
Their
good.
warriors wielded axe and spear with deadly proficiency, while others rode dark wolves as black as the moonless night. Unimagined were the destructive powers of their evil magics derived from the fires of the underworld. With an ingenious arsenal of weaponry and powerful magic, these two forces collide in a contest of cunning, intellect, and brute strength, with the victor claiming dominance over the whole of Azeroth. Welcome
All right.
to the world of Warcraft.
Welcome to the world of Warcraft. Alright, so we start a new game, single player or campaign. Hopefully the music isn't as loud for you as it is for me.
My hand has assigned you to an outpost in the swamps of sorrow. Your task is simple enough that even the war chief feels that you are capable.
The graphics are mind-blowing.
Construct at least 6 farms so that we may keep our troops well fed and ready to do battle. Only a fool would leave his treasures unguarded, so you must also build a barracks for the defense of these farms.
Not to mention the voice acting. The voice acting is outstanding. Alright. Here we go. My first ever time seeing the gameplay of Warcraft, Orcs and Humans. Okay, I gotta be honest, I don't even know how to move. I gotta press move and not just click. This is incredible. So, harvest lumber, I guess. This seems like a reasonable thing to do. We got 3 grunts. Let's go in the menu and see if we can take the music down a bit. Increase the game speed. Seems reasonable also. I can't believe that it's not enough to just click left click or right click. You have to press M to move. Let's also go in and take down the SFX a little bit. Fastest, alright. This is as fast as this game will go. Okay, found a road at least. Can we train some more peons? Yeah, we can, one at a time. It's also tremendous to not have any like unit queue, training queue. Oh yeah, I guess I shouldn't expect a lot of resistance here because my only job was to build farms and a barracks. But there's a mine and gold, so why don't you go and harvest some gold? And this, now I need to build something, so let's go build another farm. Thing is, I can actually see myself getting really into this, but there are some mechanics that I'm really missing. Like I'm not able to drag across and select many units at once. I have to select them one by one. Actually, let's take the music down further. Alright, that was quick constructing. Let's build another farmer straight away. Oh, we need more gold. Alright. So why don't you also go and harvest? Like everything is just one click. Okay, I have 200 gold. I have 300 lumber. And building these farms. Can you stop moving? They cost 300 and 500. Alright, I can do one more already. Let's go and do that. And training another peon costs 400 gold. But I get 100 each time one of them comes back, so it's not that bad, I guess. Okay, work complete. What's the hotkey for? Return that to town hall. Now train another peon. I guess we should continue exploring as well. Okay, we got 3, so I guess we need... Yo, combat! What even is the... Oh, I'm scouting with a peon. That explains it. There's also a peon just standing there. Go and harvest something. And you go and attack this guy. There must be... Yeah, attack. Okay, he killed a grunt. Okay, so now I know to be a little bit more careful. That was a big crash. Oh, the mine. Oh, okay. So when you deplete minerals, I guess, they implode like that. So now we haven't harvested any lumber, or next to no lumber. I should have a look somewhere for the controls to see. If there's a smoother way of doing this. And I also don't want to explore too much now, because I know that I can find footmen, and I only got 2 grunts left. So I'm actually now just a tiny little bit worried that I won't make this. Even though it's the tutorial and I should make it. Come on, how much do you need? I already forgot. 300. So we construct that, and I don't know, I'll move around just a little bit, but that fight really set me back. He destroyed my grunt. I had nothing to say. Alright, we got 4 of them. We just need 1 more. There you go. And the next thing we need is a barracks. So that we need 500 and 600 gold, and I don't have that. That's interesting. So I need to find more gold somewhere. Let's move the both of them together, just in case. So yeah, they really stuck me now with this 200 gold deficit. That's very, very interesting. That's not good. Alright, we are 100% gonna fail the tutorial. Now they are attacking. Alright. That was a good lesson. Also, don't make too many peons because they cost gold. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna restart this scenario. That's also what I like about old school games. They could be really unforgiving, and I feel great about playing the first map of this game from 1994 and failing. That feels great. That feels fantastic. So, alright. We're going to go at this really slow. We're not going to build too many peons, and we're not going to explore too much either. because that clearly was a bad choice. So we need to build 4 more farms, we need to build a barracks, and we need to harvest from this thing. Okay, so we know that west is bad. Let's explore this a little bit. Even though I said just a minute ago that I'm not gonna, I'd like to explore just a little bit. Worst case, I am okay with sacrificing the 1 grunt. This requires some decent hand dexterity to do this. Here you go, found something. An archer. A human archer. Alright, they are attacking. Okay. Let's hope for this. Alright. That was lucky, and we're not doing that again. That actually had me really worried. Alright. You can return your resources. And then I was gonna stop him, but of course I didn't. I wasn't fast enough because he can't scroll. I tell you, this is gonna require some focus. Like I thought this would be the easiest of easy like games to start off with, and the game isn't maybe that difficult in and of itself, but man, moving the screen with arrows, yeah, we're gonna have to change that if we can, but it doesn't seem like we are able to do that even. So I have to do the scrolling with arrow keys, and do the like moving the units with the mouse, and still moving my hand back to the A key on the keyboard to do attack or harvest or return resources to the town hall. Yeah, this is gonna be a challenge, but it's a really cool one. I can't believe that it won't even let me do anything to the graphics. Like, it won't let me blow up the window anymore. It won't let me change the controls. It's incredible, to say the least. Alright, farm is 300 and 500, so we can do 1 more now, but there's also no hurry, but also why wait? How much gold? There's 1800 gold left. And I need to build 1 more farm after this. So we're good for that. We're gonna be good for that gold. And yeah, because I wasted a lot of gold. 1 costs 400. So I could train a peon or 2 to speed this up, but I'm not risking it because now I have to go out of there and go press H on the keyboard and move my hands back to the arrow keys. Alright. We got enough gold to build the last farm, but we need a little more lumber. And then after that we need to build a barracks, which is 600 gold. And 500 lumber. So 200, we need 700 more lumber. If I did that math correctly, probably not. And I'm even too scared to move out of my base. It's incredible how a game like this can make you feel nervous and worried, because I do. Alright, if he returns lumber 1 more time, we'll be able to build the last farm, and then we just need the 500 and the 600. And yeah, we can stop this guy from collecting more gold. Gotta click him, press M on the keyboard to stop him, and then press H and go down there, and then we build the last farm. And now all we need is 500 lumber and we'll be good. That cost 400. I got 900. So technically, no, it cost 600. All right, never mind then. We're gonna have to ride this out. Both of you go down and harvest, and we'll have what we need. I'm also so glad that this is my first game, because I'm really, really nervous about doing this. I've tried once before to upload a game to YouTube, and I was really unsure myself, as I am now as well. But like figuring out what type of commentary you want to do, what type of games you want to do, and putting yourself out there, it's really, really scary. It's what I've done with my coaching career as well, to just put myself out there and try new things, and if they fail, they fail, and I try again. And this has been something that's been on my mind for a number of years. I've been wanting to do this for, like, honestly, such a long time, because I've been a follower of the likes of PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye and Markiplier and Ethan Nestor and Gab Smolders, and I just, whatever I'm doing basically on this left screen, I have something playing on the other screen here, and it's quite often it's a playthrough from one of those people. And the slower ones, like the one that inspired me most probably to do a slow gameplay playthrough, was actually Gab Smolders when she played through Ocarina of Time. That was really cool to me because it's a game that I hold so dear, and it's like, it's low pace, it's low stress. There wasn't a lot of flashy editing, jumping around, and that appealed to me quite a lot. So that's what made me want to... Alright, where can I even put this barracks? Nowhere, it seems. Alright, let's go and discover. So, I think it was a bit daunting at first to think that I have to, if I want to do YouTube, I have to edit, and I have to make it flashy, and I have to make it jumpy, and basically if you think about what PewDiePie's first gameplays were like, I have to build near my buildings. I see. So if I go here and discover. Yeah, and that just doesn't come that naturally to me, to be like when he played Amnesia with all the jump scares and all the everything. It's so entertaining, but it's hard for me to replicate. So it felt daunting. But then when I saw the likes of Gab Smolders and Jacksepticeye play these nice, slow, long playthroughs, like her Ocarina of Time playthrough, or Jack's playthrough of stuff like, I can't remember what it's called, A Night in the Woods, and stuff like this. It's so relaxing and comfortable to watch. And alright, and that was so many years ago, and eventually now I got the guts to do it, and now I would like to see, what do I need to do? I got the 5 farms, I got the barracks. What else? What do I need to do? It doesn't tell me. So should I train some grunts and go and attack something? See, even this, like, I have no idea how to finish this map now. I got the 1 grunt left with very little HP. How much gold do I have? I have only 400 gold left to gather. That's not good. But can I seriously not group units together? Okay, I can. Okay, so I got 2 grunts. If I shift click, I'm able to move them as one. So now I can make 1 more grunt, and we got 200 gold, well, 100 gold left in there, which is nothing. So unless I find another gold mine, I'm screwed. Alright, he's done. Go down here and harvest. What's this? Okay, I can press S for stop. Okay. Alright, so they keep their formation. If one is really spread out, is really far away, they keep their formation. So I have to move him individually to the rest of the group for them to walk like together. But I thought this was the objective. Build the 5 farms and construct a barracks to defend. But I guess then it means that I have to find and destroy the humans. with only 3 grunts. One of whom is below half health. I don't see this working out. But, unless I find another gold mine. Okay, he's not doing a lot of damage, so that's a relief. Move them down here. Okay, a little bit of hope is returning to me now that I found this gold mine. You both go and collect from that. And these 3 boys keep on moving. So my, what's it called, my little finger, my pinky, is clicking the M key on my keyboard. My pointer is doing the arrows. And my right hand is doing the mouse controls. Okay, let's make another grunt. And despite how crude this game looks, I'm really into this. Partly because it's so silly, and the graphics are what they are. Oh yeah, it's already trained. It's a lot faster than the grunts in Warcraft 3. So do I dare to go on with 4 grunts? Technically, I guess it's 3 grunts, considering the health of them, but, you know. So I could also spend another 400 gold for another peon and increase the speed at which I'm getting gold. Maybe that's worth it. Probably that's worth it, but it depends on how difficult this fight's gonna be. Because if I don't need that many more grunts, then there's no point in like increasing the speed at which I gain gold. Can I double click just one? No. I have to shift click them individually. That's incredible. Alright. Oh. Alright. We lost one. We got 2.5. Good grunts left to go. Let's get the reinforcements going. We're still quite a bit away from getting another one. So once he gets there, we're pressing on with 4 grunts. One of whom has very little health left. Oh, I really hope the sound from the game isn't too loud. It doesn't look like it is. And I didn't want to get into the game and play. And like, basically I didn't want to see anything before I started. So I didn't even want to click around. Which maybe I should have, but live and learn. And luckily the map isn't as big as I thought it was. We're actually clearing through the shadow pretty fast. Right, let's do another grunt. Alright, at least they auto attack, that's nice. Let's see what happens. 1 grunt down, 1 footman down. Lost another grunt. Got another grunt coming in. We got, oof. 1 grunt at 80%. 1 at full and 1 at 25%-ish. But we got more gold coming in, so we got another grunt really soon. I don't know. Should I be careful? I have no idea. What if there's an army up ahead? Let's go. We'll see what happens. Alright, another gold mine. Good to know, and the next grunt is ready. So there could be something down in the bottom left corner. I don't think so. How would I know? I wouldn't. But just based on how it looks and that I fought some archers and stuff up here in the northeast, makes me think that the final bastion for the humans is probably to the north. We'll see. Into, oh, there you go, archer. Okay, like I said, luckily the archers don't do that much damage to the grunts. And maybe there isn't even a bastion, maybe it's just humans dotted around the map. Okay, hold on, stop. We gotta go here and train another one, just in case. Okay, I'm ready for a fight here. I believe this is where I found a footman and an archer. No. Oh yeah, I already fought those. I got it in my head that the first time that I tried, that those were the ones that I died to. You're telling me 4 is the maximum number of units you can select at once. Okay, can I group them? If I go him, no, you can't group them. Absolutely mind-blowing is what it is. Here's the dog, the golden retriever, just stopped in to say hi. Or maybe he stopped by to ask why I'm not out walking with him in the snow. And we will, in a moment, buddy. I'm guessing that this map won't go on for that much longer. And maybe I was wrong, maybe it is down here. Just don't tell me that I missed it, like in this little area. Because that's a lake, we won't get to that. Oh, there's an orc here that I can use. Let's head there with these two. I am... I'm getting more agile with this, but it's very fiddly. Alright, another gold mine. So yeah. Just like I said in the get to know the channel video, it's a slow gameplay playthrough. And I guess sometimes this is what it's gonna be as well. Walking around trying to figure out how do I complete this map. Because right now I haven't the slightest clue and I can't check my objectives. So I am running completely blindfolded around this map now, looking for presumably just the last unit that I have to kill or something. And there's not that much map to uncover, so hopefully and likely I will come across them soon. But this is a part of playing a new game, figuring it out. Okay, so there's nothing there because that's all forest, that's all forest. There is some sliver of uncovered map here. Undiscovered map, I should say. Can move with this guy as well. And Warcraft has always been one of those games that I keep coming back to. There are some games and some TV shows that are, no matter how good some of the games that come out are, there are those games that you just come back to, you know, and Warcraft has always been that for me. Warcraft 3 will never not be one of my favorite games. Yeah, that was also the idea with the channel, to start with these games because I don't know them that well, so it's fun for me to do a new gaming experience live. I promise you, they're sitting right here. Next to my base is where they're sitting. While I've been running all the way across the map. Yeah, and then also I'm learning the ropes, how to do this YouTube thing, and starting with a game like this seemed like a good way to get into it and see what it's about, see what the editing feels like, see what my commentary feels like. And now I'm really perplexed. I have discovered all of the map. Alright, I can also move this way, but only north. That's interesting. Okay, north and south. And if I go here, I can move east and west, alright? So you can play it only with your mouse, I guess. But when you go to the border here, you still have to click for it to move. That's also interesting. Am I stupid? Like, do I need to build one more farm? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess the objective wasn't to have 5 farms. I guess the objective was to build 5 farms. And I didn't build 5, I built 4 and had 5. This has to be it. This has to be the way to finish this map, because there's no one left for me to kill. Nope. Yes, you are victorious.
Only these worthless humans could fight as well as they die.
Wow. If only these worthless humans could fight as well as they die. Rank slasher score 1087. I killed 8. They killed 5, I guess. I trained 15. I harvested 2,000 lumber and 6,800 gold. Alright. Now what else? How do I move on? Okay, spacebar.
Like the stinging of a wasp,
Next
the
map.
attacks from the humans grow more and more bothersome. You have been assigned to a small outpost on the borderlands of the Swamps of Sorrow.
Swamps of
You
Sorrow.
must defend our lands from the incursions of these ravenous dogs by crushing opposition that you encounter.
Orcs always had such a nice way to talk for being depicted as gruntish as they are. Like their vocabulary is really distinguished. So that's all the time that I have for this first episode of this completely new gaming channel. I hope you enjoyed me clicking my way through this tiny square of Warcraft, Orcs and Humans. It's so fun for me because seeing a retro game like this, it's the first time in a really long time. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you stay along for the ride, and take care, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully.